The cage system is amazing for dividing the neck, but when it comes to speed, legato, and moving fluently across the fretboard, well, it has its limits. That's where 3 notes per string shapes come in. Today we're looking at how 3 notes per string shapes work, plus a simple shortcut to map out and memorize all 7 shapes across the entire neck. So what are the 3 notes per string shapes? Well, as the name implies, the 3 notes per string shapes are scale shapes that use 3 notes on every string. That fact makes each shape span across more frets than the caged ones. We have a total of 7 shapes, each one starting at a different scale degree. Let's take the G major scale and play the first shape that starts at the root. Now we have 3 possible interval sets on each string: whole-whole, half-whole, and whole-half. These 3 interval sets repeat in a certain order in all 7 scale shapes. 3 consecutive whole-whole, 2 consecutive half-whole, and 2 consecutive whole-half, and again from the first whole-whole. We simply need to remember on which interval set each scale shape starts. So let's take these 7 interval sets and number them. The first whole-whole will be 1, the second 2, and so on up to 7. So the first scale shape, the major scale one, starts with interval set 2 and goes up with each string change. Now, instead of memorizing 6 more entirely different scale shapes, all you need to remember is one rule: go back 2 interval sets. So for the next scale shape, we go 2 interval sets back to 7, and that's where we'll start the second scale shape. And that's the way we play all remaining 5 scale shapes. Because each scale shape starts on a different degree of the major scale, we can name them after the 7 modes of the major scale. Here are all 7 3 notes per string scale shapes in G major, starting with the root on the 3rd fret of the 6th string and going up. You might have noticed that each 2 neighboring scale shapes share 2 notes. Modes. Now let's talk about context. If we play any of the 7 3 notes per string shapes on top of a certain chord, they won't sound like different modes, because the chord dictates the tonality. On the other hand, if we play the same shape on top of different chords, it will give us a different mode flavor on each combination. In other words, a scale needs a chord or at least a bass note to be played over in order for it to become a certain mode. I'm planning a dedicated lesson on modes very soon, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Combinations. Now that we know all 7 shapes, let's shake it up a little. I'm going to limit myself to only 2 strings, starting with 5 and 6. I'll play 3 notes of scale shape 1 on string 6, 3 notes on string 5, and then slide up to scale shape 2, play another 3 notes there, and descend back to string 6 for 3 notes and repeat. Here we go. After we're done with strings 5 and 6, we move on to strings 4 and 5, 3 and 4, 2 and 3, miting the 1 fret skip of course, and lastly 1 and 2. This exercise helps us to break free from the shapes and play more fluently all across the neck. Now don't limit yourself to just 2 string combinations. After you've mastered that, try 3 string combinations, 4, 5, and of course 6. To make this easier to practice, I've put together all the tabs shown in this video and more in a PDF and Guitar Pro format bundle, and you can download them for free. The link is in the description below. If you don't use Guitar Pro yet, it's highly recommended. It's my go-to tool for writing and practicing tabs. You can check it out using the affiliate link below, which is also a great way to support the channel. To really get the most out of these shapes, it helps a lot if you already know your note names on the fretboard. If you're still struggling with that or looking for a faster way to memorize the neck, I made a full video specifically about it. You can check it out right here. Let me know in the comments what your favorite scale system is. Caged, 3 notes per string, maybe something else. And of course don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, happy practicing!